Hello, I'm Michelle Szydlowski. My thesis is concerned with the health and welfare of captive elephants, especially tourist safari elephants in Nepal. By examining not only the health of these elephants, but also the major impactors of their welfare, I hope to discover ways to improve both. To that end, I spent a great deal of time with elephants, mahouts, owners, and NGOs. My research question asked whether the health and welfare of elephants and their caregivers could be improved through an examination of the ethical approaches used by organizations active in Saraha. Care, work, love, and elephant were all words that were situationally dependent. Elephants were described as beloved family members, sentient beings, and the embodiment of the god Ganesha. Elephant owners felt they were providing the best conditions they could, using traditional knowledge of elephant care passed down from father to son in Mahout families. However, this knowledge flow has been interrupted since Mahout jobs are no longer following familial lines, and many Mahouts are now young or inexperienced with little embodied knowledge of elephants. Instead, Mahouts are forced to use exclusively dominance based management systems, which include beating and abuse. In addition, there is a general acceptance among elephant owners of the illegality of buying and selling elephants, a CITES listed species. The government seems unconcerned, listing in its elephant policy exactly where owners could go to purchase them. Some NGOs and INGOs active in Saraha approach elephant welfare from a Western or neoliberal standpoint, believing that they're doing the ethical thing by telling owners that their methods are outdated or cruel. Rather than working with the elephant owners cooperative, they've built adversarial relationships. How these organizations purport to save elephants while not working with the owners of said elephants is problematic at best. To that end, I compared the discourse versus practice of each of these organizations, attempted to understand the best practices of each, and operated as a liaison in attempts to unify advocates, mahouts, and owners. Each of these groups not only felt a strong desire to do the right thing, but most of them felt they were behaving ethically as well. However, an examination of their practices uncovered a great deal of infighting, ego, and refusal to work toward a common goal. In addition, many advocacy organizations did not consider involving veterinary staff, the very people who know these elephants best, in attempts to improve elephant care. That's not to say some organizations have not been successful in improving the health and welfare of captive elephants. Two organizations in particular have successfully transitioned elephants to sanctuary situations via purchase or lease. These organizations have demonstrated to owners that alternatives to elephant backed safari income are available. Thanks to concerted efforts on the part of a few dedicated individuals, some of the organizations are now working with owners and each other toward the common goal of healthier, happier elephants. However, my work evaluating the health and welfare status of the working elephants in Saraha found that most individuals suffered from a combination of chronic disease, painful foot problems, saddle wounds, feeding scars, and maladaptive passivity. Many of these issues resulted from inadequate nutrition and husbandry and can be positively impacted with small changes to stables. I've received approval from owners to continue my work within the stables of Nepal and will return this year for another project to improve elephant welfare and health. Thank you.